John Stossel, and welcome to ABC's Special News Report on the global arms trade. We're going to be discussing the global arms trade and the positive and negative effects it has on the world. The arms trade actually has been going on for quite some time now, ever since nations started trading with each other. But as of late, the illegal arms trade has really grown in its popularity. Ever since the breakup of the Soviet Union, the weapons that the Soviet Union had been building up have been sold for a profit for those poor countries. They have been primarily sold to African nations which at civil war with each other, and this has caused huge amounts of civilian casualties. We are going to actually investigate the positive and negative economic factors of this global trade. We're here with Dmitry Petryanovich, who's a pro-supporter of the global arms trade. Dmitry, what are your views on the subject?
I think the arms trade is a very good thing. There are countries all over the place that are poor and they need money, and selling weapons is one of the only ways they're going to get any money.
That's very interesting. We've actually heard the same thing from several people from poorer countries that we've interviewed. Let's take a look at one of those right now.
Please, I am just trying to feed my family. I have to sell guns to do this. It is what I must do, so I do it. If there's no other way, it's good money.
As you can see, this is not as uncommon as you think it might be. But don't you know that the guns you're selling could go to people who could use them to kill innocent civilians?
Well, the countries still have the right to sell the weapon. I mean, it's not like they know how it's going to be used. There's still free trade, but how are we supposed to tell who's going to use it for what? I mean, there's no way you can know.
But isn't it some people's right to live? The guns you're selling could be used to kill innocent people. The people who buy them could use them for rape, murder, torture, arson. It's just not right.
What about the people in the poor countries selling the guns? I mean, if their government can only get money by selling guns to other countries, isn't that what they should do? And plus, arms trades makes up 2.5% of the gross domestic product of the world. Isn't that count for something?
Well, that may be true, but take a look at some of these images that are the direct result of the unrestricted global arms trade. I'm John Stossel. I'm a sexy man. Oh, we're back. Oh. So, what? So it may be true that the economic factor of global arms trading can be a good thing, but I mean, there has to be some way we can restrict or control the arms trade so that the global trafficking of weapons is at a minimum and restricted only to those countries that really need the weapons and will not use them in a harmful way. That's the end of my statement.
Well, if we limit the arms trade, what about the poor countries that don't have enough money to buy the power? I mean, how are they going to have any say in the UN or any other world affairs besides selling guns, buying guns, and getting more power through strength?
Well, World War II was started when a poor country, Germany, just wanted power. They started a war over it. Really, you're just supporting war here.
Listen, I'm not supporting anything besides free trade between countries. But one thing you have to understand is that once this has begun, there's no way you can stop it, even if you wanted to.
But the arms trade can be stopped or controlled. If the countries in power really wanted to stop it, they could. We just need the people to protest this arms trade so that the countries will do something about it and we might actually live in a better society.
Even if you could stop it, I mean, there's so many people that don't want this to end. Take me, for example. I think it's a good thing for everyone's economy. For the people who are buying, for the people who are selling. I mean, if they both weren't getting something good out of it, would they be trading still? I think we should just ignore it. I mean, everything's going well so far.
Well, if the police work in some of these countries was a little better, then the illegal selling or illegal buying of these weapons wouldn't even be a problem. Well, thank you for your opinions. I don't think a conclusion can be reached at this time, but thank you for your time anyways.
Thank you, John Stossel. It's been a pleasure.
I'm John Stossel, signing off.
the next, searching for the cheese, looking for the text. In the big blue, in search of the skin, grinning and laughing, laughing and grinning. Padlock Jody got the whole scene played. No knocking boots until she's 14K. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, waiting for the credit card so she can go and shop. Jack plays the back, just knocking other socks, cause now in the hood he's till one ring came, Jody blew a spark. Found about Judy round the corner in the park, flipping like a dipstick, hip to the news, practicing the rain, mellow in the blues. Jack rolls the carpet in, swift like a skate. Yo, Jody, yo, gotta go, got a date. Padlock, Jody screaming, wait, wait, wait. Don't worry, hun, he replies, I'm keeping the faith.